I'm different. Ain't hanging on to the coattails of the next man. Passport in my left hand, thinking that you are next. Heck, oh, you ain't holding your breath. I'm hungry, I don't play around, trust me. Ain't had as much.
Oh, mate. Pondering the great questions of life from childhood. Who am I? How did I get here? Where am I going? What in the world am I doing? A new question posed itself. What is this? As I voyaged on into the ultimate wilderness, the Pacific universe, I sent one last message as reception vanished. An ominous, auspicious day. I sense a monster low is moving my way as a massive storm. If I proceed to Hawaii, it will be 20 days before communication is reestablished. Southern California, nearly a week. No one, not even I, knew where I will emerge. 100 miles offshore the Oregon-California border, a solo snowy white owl appeared on the horizon flying toward me. The owl circled the mast dozens of times, sometimes perching on the spars. What is a wilderness? It is off-grid bliss. Yes, it's a place of isolation that by its nature tests and tries the best of men and women. It stretches one beyond their limits, often designed to break, humble, mold, shape, and teach. It's a place that beckons full-on meditation outside the boxes of religion, yoga, and all such practices. One can die really quick out here. It's a place only for the vigilant, pure in heart, truth seekers, nature lovers, who love the embrace and sensations that constantly engage all the senses and demands the lucid or third eye attentiveness. Now, in the ocean wilderness, a bird of prey not known to be this far south, especially in early October, nor to be 100 miles offshore over subtropical waters, perhaps an omen, amakua of sorts with numerous messages, has flown an uncanny course to visit me. They are known to visit wounded warriors to guide them to safe haven, a sign that they would recover and prevail. The owl's presence encouraged me to voyage further offshore to avoid the full fury of the storm's strong side pressed against the cascading mountains of the west coast that would funnel and double the wind speed and wave height. The owl also spoke of the changes. Out here, I'm becoming aware that the ocean wildlife is undergoing huge habitat changes, migration, rerouting, alteration of food sources. For lack of food, some have become cannibalistic upon their own kind. Many have switched currents, seas, and even oceans altogether. This year, for the first time in known history, a pack was melted in the Arctic polar cap, joining the Atlantic universe with the Pacific. The day prior, I awakened to dolphins outside the cockpit, splashing about as though waiting for me to wake up, get my cameras, and come have a seat on the bow for the grandest coliseum. I noticed the water temperature spiked from 50 to 64 degrees. It looked like another world, not the green, murky, cold California current, nor the hot, deep blue of the equatorial. It was altogether different, a black sea, subtropical. The fish and marine mammals were different. An ocean is made up of various currents, streams, and seas of water, each one different in composition, temperature, color, and marine life. In the North Pacific Ocean, the primary currents are the North Pacific, North Equatorial, Counter-Equatorial, California, Oyashio Alaskan, and the Kuroshio. The Kuroshio is similar to the Atlantic's Gulf Stream. It is a powerful force that shoots up from the Philippines past Japan, along the way in the Devil's Triangle, or the Devil's Sea, infamous as the Bermuda Triangle of the Pacific. What I call horizontal waterfalls cascade into the streams of Ku or Kuro. Legends are told of the sailors lost and bewildered on the strange tides. The streams penetrate through other currents, twisting and turning across the ocean. They're not navigable by most ships 6 months of the year due to the monstrous storms and winter hurricanes. That plus their distant locations from shore has served to protect the wildlife here better than most waters. In time, I'll discover this to be the last, somewhat teeming vestige of marine life in the North Pacific. But wow, for now, this is a water wonderland with super pods of dolphins. Hours went by as in every direction as far as my eye could see to the horizon, hundreds, perhaps thousands of Pacific white-sided dolphins.
Amazing creatures,
Sad to say, they are the trophy dolphin of marine theme parks. Stunning beauty, markings, highly acrobatic. This dolphin sparked the making of the Cove and inspired activists to unveil the dark, bloody secrets of Taiji, Japan. They are hunted for human consumption and entertainment. They live in a tight, affectionate bond. Each identifies itself by a signature whistle. They literally speak their distinct name, none the same. They can't be caught alone, hence the brutal mass herding.
Look at this big one. Woo! Look at that dude.
Then I noticed dozens of odd-looking dolphins merged into one superpod.
Wow.
Some look like wild hybrids, northern right whale dolphins. Little is known of this mysterious group missing dorsal fins. They're difficult to find in the equally mysterious Kuro streams. On rare occasion, researchers have noted seeing 3 or 4 such dolphins hanging out with the others. Never in all the books and training I've had was this seen. The ocean wilderness is an endless sea. No floor, no shores, no bounds, no limits, no fences. So vast, measureless, engulfing, covering the earth. It's ever evaporating to water, oxygenate, and cleanse the planet. It's a wild thing, always changing, never the same, yet constant.
Incredible.
It's a beautiful world. I like swimming in the sea. I like to go out beyond the wide breakers, where a man can still be free, or a woman if you are one. I like swimming in the sea.
Aloha, mate. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe, tap that like button, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have a great day.